The Nice Guys on Business want you to know they are going to use explicit language. They aren't so much warning you as bragging.
For those of you in our community that are participating with us, this is the first episode you're hearing this. Now is the time to participate in the Robinhood. What do we call this? What do we want to call this?
The Robinhood round robins. I don't fucking know.
Okay. All right. Can you put that in as the beginning part of the show so everybody knows that we are going to be talking about it, but it's going to take until the end of the episode, just in case you're a Nice Guy community member. Right. Exactly. We want to make sure that we get to this. So
it's not the movie Robinhood, and it's not the book. It's the fucking app. Okay. It's an investment app. Yes. Okay. We will talk about it.
So we're going to get there. You're going to have to wait. Just keep hitting the 30 plus or just wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. Here we go. Robinhood asked for your physical copy of your social security card.
Yeah. They're really serious. I had to do all the shit to sign up. Yeah.
Try to get that from my mom. And she starts asking all these questions. Yeah. She thought, no, keep in mind my mom's 90 and she's got it all together, but she's got some questions about shit that I do. So she said, "Are you stealing from me?" I said, "No, Mom."
Well, why? And your answer should have been, "Mom, if I was, would I tell you?"
So I said no. And then I just gave up and I just said, "You know what? Never mind, Mom. I was doing something for my podcast, but I'll get JJ to do it. Don't steal from JJ." I'm like, "I'm not going to steal from JJ."
So tell me, when the time is right, will you be ready for the Nice Guys on Business? Oh, yeah. Most days, they take their meds. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. No interviews, no business content. Just your two favorite slack-jawed mouth breathers ranting about whatever. Now, strap yourselves in for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
I'd say the best link to use is the one that I've been at for 90 minutes.
You have not been sitting here for 90 minutes.
He's still got his screwdriver. That's his counterbalance.
I still can't get my damn thing tightened up. I don't know why.
I
got a screw thing on one side. Like you screw one side and the other side spins and it doesn't really tighten up. And I'm trying to hold it and do it and it just doesn't like it.
It is amazing. We have a company that can handle the $99 expense. If you have to buy a new one, you do realize that, right?
Screw that. I'm not going to replace the whole damn thing just for that. It's
I understand. That is the guy that is at the band gig that has a situation that happens at the band gig, and you do everything that you can possibly do with duct tape or gaff tape in order to fix the problem.
Yeah, if you can't fix it with duct tape, throw it out and buy a new one. That's the third rule of rock and roll, actually. So.
Oh my gosh. All right. I got some questions. We don't even have to get into the scheduling thing, but I have a whole bunch of other questions that I have in the meantime. If you would like to create the setup for I'm not talking about the schedule thing. If you could just go ahead and share that, and then I will get my other materials put together here.
So I said to Doug, we have a 7:30 meeting regularly on Wednesday night, 7:30 Central Time. With the turnkey team. And I said, hey, why don't we cancel the meeting and record tomorrow night because I will be traveling Thursday. I looked back at my email and I thought in my email, I had said, why don't we record at the same time, at that time? I totally did not say that in my email to you. Nowhere near, nothing even close to let's record at the same time that we are canceling our turnkey meeting. In no way did I hint that in my email at all. But somehow in my mind, I said that exactly. And so when you sent me an invite, when you sent me an invite for today, I was doing a few things and getting ready for my trip to Las Vegas and didn't even look at the time you sent me. I just presumed it was 7:30 at the same damn time as the turnkey meeting.
And what was happening in my brain when you said we're going to cancel the turnkey meeting tonight is, oh, good. I know we have to record tonight because I know you're going to be in Las Vegas. We can record earlier than the meeting and I can be done earlier because I like to be done early. That's all I heard. I didn't clarify enough to send you the response to the email that said, "Hey, that's a good idea. I'm going to do it earlier. Are you okay with earlier?" Because then you would have sent an email back saying, "I can't because I have band practice." But none of that transpired. We all had our own story going on in our head about what we were looking to accomplish. I sent it to you. You accepted it.
I know that was a big mistake. I totally accepted it. I didn't even look at the damn time. Totally 100% on me. I take the absolute responsibility for it. So what it sounds like you're saying, Doug, is that like you think of this as work with us? Like you want to be done with work early? I mean, I don't think it would just work. But...
Did I say the word work? I'm sorry. If I said the word work, I did not mean that. I just meant done earlier. If we could go back, if you're listening to this, go back and see if I just used in the previous paragraph. Did I use the word work? Because I didn't think I did, but I may have inadvertently.
You didn't, but so let's say that we do it at 4:00 and then at 5:00 you're done. Yeah. What does that mean? Do you do like the early bird special dinner and you're in bed by 6?
No, it just means that I don't have any other responsibilities outside of myself. That's
okay. Fair enough.
That's it. I just don't. It's not that I don't. I enjoy this time that we have together is probably one of the most enjoyable times that I have during the week. But it's still a responsibility. It's still. It is. We carry the weight of the world. Or let me say it differently. We carry the weight of the nice guy community, which is a much smaller subset of the world.
Although I did get an email. Hang on.
What? Hold on. What?
I got an interesting email from, who is it? It's one of these side.
Yeah.
We're apparently number 12 in marketing on the, Good Pods. Here it is. What? We are number 12 in the top 100 marketing weekly chart.
What? Get out of here. Let me. I want to see that. Just put it in the chat box. Just drop it in the chat.
I'm just going to forward it to you.
Oh, okay.
Because I haven't actually responded because I think they want us to.
Oh, it's a marketing thing, but it's okay.
That's okay. Number 12 in the top 100. I like that. I mean, shit. It looks like a real leaderboard.
I guess the leaderboard is the ultimate and important thing. Who is above us and behind us on the leaderboard? So Nice Guys on Business Podcast is the following leaderboards on Good Pods. Number 15, top 100 entrepreneur weekly chart. Number 25, top 100 marketing. Number 32, entrepreneurship. And number 35, business. Damn. Okay, it's not as impressive. It is impressive, but not as impressive for probably, I can't even remember how long it was, 6 months to a year. You say 6 months, I think it was a year. We were the number one business show on Overcast. We were getting 96% of our downloads were coming from Overcast, which is completely the opposite of what most podcasts are with 90% in Apple.
I know. And then we switched our hosting to those assholes over at Pod, whatever it was, and they fucked us all up.
Okay.
We dropped right off.
All right, let me give you an idea of where we are in the standings with this Good Pods. Undiscovered Entrepreneur, number 1, All-in-One Something is number 2, The Silver Lining Handbook is 3, The Tim Ferriss Show, number 4, I get it. Grow the Show, Monetize Your Podcast, number 5, Off the Grid 6, Visit Vegas is number 7.
There's a podcast called Visit Vegas?
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm familiar with that.
Startup Storefront is number 9. Rocky Mountain Marketing, number 10. The Podcasting Business School, that is Adam Shibely, I believe. That is number 11. I don't know. The Entrepreneurship Podcast, 12. And we are at, wait a minute, where did we go?
I thought we were at 12, right?
Oh, what?
Or did you actually?
I'm sorry, I clicked on the wrong one. I clicked on the wrong category. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. I thought it said number 15 on entrepreneurship.
I thought it said 12.
But we have moved. We are now number 24. Quickly, look at that.
Quickly dropping.
We are really plummeting since you got that email.
I guess we better make this episode really fucking good then.
10 minutes ago. Let's see where we were 25 in marketing. Let me see where we are now. We're no longer 25. Where the fuck are we now?
While Doug is looking that up, welcome back. My name is Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the microphone, Mr. Doug Sandler.
I don't even see us in the top 100 anymore in marketing. So fuck that. Entrepreneurship, where did we go there? We are Oh, we're off the charts. I don't believe any of that. That is
That's
just
bullshit.
that's all. Good pods. I appreciate the accolades, and maybe you are a legit organization, but I really do feel like it's a marketing ploy. The thing I do like is I like to look at listen notes. Listen notes here. Let me put nice guys. The Nice Guys on Business podcast. Just so you know, the global ranking, we are rated in the top 0.5%. Now, this is listen notes. I'm not saying it because we're well ranked in listen notes. I really do believe this statistic because I've seen all of our network podcasts and many of the big shows, and listen notes. The Nice Guys on Business podcast is 0.5%. We are on the top 0.5%.
Top 0.5%.
Right. Global
That's
rank.
impressive.
This podcast is one of the top 0.5% most popular podcasts out of 3,279,381 podcasts globally ranked
Shit,
by Listen Score, the estimated popularity score.
that's crazy.
That is fucking crazy. So
That is really
0.5.
crazy.
So out of 3, so that would mean that we are 1% would be
How they say 3.5 million podcasts?
what's 1% of 3.5 million?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. So 350,000 is going to be
10%.
no, wait a minute. You're right. 35,000. And so half of that is going to be 17,500 or so.
We're ranked in the top 17,000 podcasts at the 0.5%. We're ranked with them, with the others. There is no individual ranking like where we fall in there. We'd have to go to
Still
Chartable
impressive.
or one of the other things to
That's
see
still
that.
impressive. I'll
But
take
that
it.
is pretty cool. I do like that. I do like
As-
that stat.
As we close in on 1,500 episodes.
As we close it, we are finally getting our just reward. It's only taken us fucking 9 years to
Mhm.
even get there. And I just think that we have just outlasted most of the other people. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah. Everybody else just fucking gave up. They were smarter than we were.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, we could do things a little differently today. I know we have a couple of special voicemails today.
We
According-
have 5 voicemails, actually.
Okay, so according to Ashley, I didn't get the specifics, but we have a couple special voicemails today. I don't know what that
okay.
means, but I say we lead in with topic number 1, which is our voicemails. Then we get into the next most important topic that I want to talk about, which may not be exciting for a lot of people if you think that it is just about football. It is not just about football, because if you listen to the show for any length of time, you know that Strickland knows a little bit about football, but I know absolutely nothing.
Mhm.
But I do have some interesting it's not the World Series. What the hell is it called? Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah. Right.
Except we're not allowed to actually say that. We technically were supposed to say the big game. Because if we say Super Bowl,
right.
we are legally required
copyright.
to pay a royalty to the NFL, which is never going to fucking happen. So
Okay, well, whatever. If
whatever.
they ding us on YouTube and they pull us off of
It's not gonna
Apple,
happen,
that's
no.
fine. Super Bowl. We're not allowed to say Super Bowl. Okay.
You know, maybe it's just you're not allowed to do it in advertising, I guess.
Maybe. Okay, well, I do have, after we get to voicemails, I do have some Super Bowl fun facts.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm curious to hear some of those fun facts about
All
this.
right. And not this episode, but the next episode, Strick and I will be, even though we said we're going to do it at the top of February, and we actually might be able to do this today. We got some time. We might be able to do this. We really do have to start our Robinhood program.
Oh, I did it already.
Oh, you did?
I signed up, dude. I
okay.
put my $50 in. I signed up, and I found a penny stock to invest in.
Okay.
I've already done all that shit.
All right. Well, I didn't realize that. So we will start today. Today is because this episode airs Friday,
1st.
February 2nd. February 2nd.
Oh,
What's
yeah.
today?
You're right. No, February 2nd, because it's Wednesday, not Thursday.
Yeah. So we're voicemails, Super Bowl fun facts. Stay with us, hang out with us for Robinhood, and then if we have time, which I really do think we're going to have time, I have to understand the nominating process. I have to understand
Which nominating process?
the presidential nominating process,
God.
Republicans, Democrats. You might be able to explain a little bit to us. Great topics. We have a lot to discuss. Hang with us. We'll be back right after this message. Wait,
And- You're saying like we're going to put fucking ads in. I think half of our audience just hit +30, and they're missing this part right now.
okay, you're back. You're back. Wait, back up a little bit. Okay, right there. Right there. Right there. You're in the right spot.
And we're going to be in Vegas this weekend. So even
Oh,
though nobody ever takes any action, we're going to throw it out there that we're buying drinks. You know, if you want to join us in Vegas, all you got to do is reach out to us and let us know.
Oh my God. I forgot. Oh, I wanted to mention one other thing, and then we will absolutely get to the voicemails. Or maybe I can do this between the theme song and message number one. What would be
Because
preferred?
you know you're going to interrupt it anyway. So
That's
you
what
might
I'll
as well
do.
just-
I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll interrupt between. Well, at least if we don't start the theme song, I'll know we haven't officially gotten to that part of the agenda. So we're going to do this. This is unprecedented. Time number one that we're about to do this, also known as unprecedented. Let's hit the theme song. Go ahead.
So I know that it's going to be interrupted, but at least this time I know it's being interrupted by something important. I guess.
Yeah, maybe so. Go ahead.
Okay. Here we go.
We got a voicemail from Jared. I said a voicemail from Jared. You know a voicemail from Jared. Nobody else will call. We got a voicemail from Jared. Screw the rest of y'all.
Well, you said something very interesting. You said, well, I know it's going to be important. Well, it's probably not going to be important to what do you have?
I've been holding this new calendar up the whole time, and you're just completely
Well,
oblivious. to it.
You have to see your screen on mine. It's so
it's really
tiny.
tiny.
It's super tiny. Strickland is holding up the 2024 calendar for tired ass women, and the calendar is called Fuck It.
Yeah. Yeah,
What is the Fuck It calendar for
Here we go.
2024?
So here's the header for it for
Oh,
January.
January's header is fresh out of fucks already this year. This is good.
And there's another one at the bottom every month.
It's okay to let that shit go.
Yep. There you
I
go.
Well, and don't do February's yet. Hold on to February's for your
Okay.
for next episode.
Oh yeah, this could be like at the first episode of the month. Every month we say what the new fresh fucks
Oh my
are.
God.
on the
You know,
show.
remember when we used to try to do segments?
Oh, God.
You know, tech talk.
Like 100 years ago.
That was horrible. That's bad. So bad. Okay, so what I wanted to add to this, do you recall last year the wine that we got at what was the name of the Jack Binion's? Do you remember not the name of the wine, but do you remember the
Yeah, I
price
remember the
point of
event.
wine?
Do I remember the spice point of the
No,
wine?
the price points. You remember the price point for the wine?
I remember I thought it was a little expensive, but I don't remember how expensive.
Well, I was having I was hiking with JJ today, who was at that dinner, and you were of course at the dinner, and I was at the dinner too. And JJ remembers something differently than I remembered. I just remember that somebody in our party asked you if they could buy a bottle of wine, and then they ask you for your opinion on the wine. And you just said, "I don't know wine, fucking just order it."
Mhm.
They ordered it, and I remember looking at the bill. I thought I saw the wine was $250 for the bottle.
And that sounds familiar too. But if I remember correctly, didn't we end up getting another bottle of it?
That I don't know. I don't know that. But JJ remembers the bottle being $400 for the bottle of wine.
In the back of my mind, I remember 250, which I was thinking to myself, you know what, that's expensive, but look, we can splurge, right? But then when somebody ordered a second bottle, I was kind of like, really? Like, that's kind of pushing it, you know?
Okay, so I have a workaround for this year, not because we're cheap at all. We're not cheap. This is a good trip, and we're going to spend, I know, a lot of money on this dinner. And I'd rather if it's going to be a lot of money, I'd rather put it into more better food for everybody.
I'm so with you on that.
At the table. So in place of that, I've decided that Turnkey is going to purchase 4 bottles of JJ's wine, 2 bottles of red and 2 bottles of white. I don't know if you know, but JJ has her own wine label.
Really?
You
I
did
did
not
not know that.
It's oh my gosh, I just blanked on the name. I hate that I just blanked on the name. That is not That is not good. High vibrational wines.
Okay.
Glyphosate free, which is or glyphosate free, which is it's kind of like a pesticide used in crops, but it is free of that, and it's done with organic farming practices. Now, it's not organically farmed because it's very challenging to have a vineyard next to another vineyard that's not organic and have this one be labeled organic, but it's organic practices. So we're gonna get a bottle of 2 bottles of red and 2 bottles of white, and we're bringing them dinner, and we're well below the $250 mark.
Hang on, you're bringing them to dinner?
Yeah, JJ's gonna call and find out if there's a corkage fee, which sometimes there is if you bring.
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna say. I don't think they're gonna let us do that.
Oh, a lot of restaurants let you do that, but she'll call, and if we can't do it, then we won't. We'll buy wine there. But in no way, shape, or form are we buying a $400 or $250 bottles of wine again. Okay. So if anybody asks you if they can select the wine, it's JJ's turn to select the wine. Okay. JJ's already been given the information that do not under any circumstances buy a $250 bottle of wine, and she completely agrees.
They did have an option where we could have done like open bar and it was a flat rate per person for 2 hours, but it was like, I think it was like $70 per person. And we don't get drink that much.
And we have 2 people in our party that actually don't drink at all. So they probably don't let you unless everybody in the party does it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Chelsea doesn't drink. Who else doesn't drink?
Wait a minute. Shabade, but she's not going.
Oh yeah. That's okay. Still, at $70, I'm like, shit, I'd have to drink a lot for $70 worth. And even at Vegas prices. That's like
only 2 hours too?
Yeah.
It's only that's at least 4 drinks in 2 hours. That's way too much.
I totally agree. That's why I told him we're just going to order off of the regular.
All right. I did dry January. My first drink will be at that dinner.
Oh, well, shit. You're going to have like 1 drink and you'll be under the table then.
I did do dry January. It was very good. I've enjoyed it, but I am ready to get my hands on something really good. Okay. Strickland, just so everybody knows, Strickland is going through the Oscars menu, which is in our hotel's called the Plaza, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Strickland is going through Oscars steakhouse menu. See, right there, I'm right there. Joey's 8-ounce filet mignon. I really feel like that's going to be the way I'm going to go.
Yeah, you do that often, and that's okay. It's all good if that's what you want.
Nobody orders the Wagyu. It's just not worth it. It just isn't worth it. We had that when we went to I can't remember where we had Del Frisco's or whatever it was, steakhouse.
Smith and Walensky or something.
Yeah, it was not worth it.
It was good, but it wasn't like no.
It wasn't like $150 good.
Nope. Agreed.
Do you know what you're getting already?
No, that's what I'm looking at right now. I don't know. I'm thinking, rib cap. Fuck, rib cap is so
What is the rib cap? I don't know what that
rib cap is. Something they don't have on menus all the time, but it's really damn good. Depends how hungry I am. Like I love a ribeye, but like 24 ounce, that's a big
that is a big. Yeah, but they have refrigerators in the rooms.
That's true. I could have leftovers. Although maybe a dry aged Kansas City strip.
How about that 44-ounce tomahawk? How about that one? Did you see that?
Well, that's definitely one to split between 2 people right there. But no, I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I mean, I would think you would split it between 2 people. 44 ounces, shit. You get a big old Flintstones bone with it, right?
Now, those are all a la carte. So are you saying that they only sell their steaks a la carte, right? You have to get all the sides
Looks
separate.
like it, yeah.
Okay.
Looks like it.
Oh, God.
Is that okay?
Yeah, totally fine. Yeah, it's great because you're going to want your au gratin thing.
Yeah, they don't even have au gratin potatoes, which I love au gratin. I know.
Do they have a twice baked potato on there? But look, they have the Fat Herbie's mac and cheese. I know you're going to get that.
Probably, yeah. Sheriff Ralph's mashed potatoes. Okay,
ooh, that's good.
I'm quite sure I will find stuff that I will enjoy greatly. Carrot cake.
Yeah, it's going to be a classically. Oh, wait a minute! You got the cocktails there. Okay.
Oh, I've had the what is it? There's a version of the old fashioned that they do that's really damn good.
Well, that consigliere looks really good. What's the defendant? What's that one?
Buffalo
Trace bourbon.
Oh, that
Berry
looks.
herring,
I think I've had that before. Larceny bourbon, Beauchamp orange, and fresh lemon. I think
that to me seems very close to an old fashioned. That could be the good one. Now they have any of
Is it
those.
old fashioned more cherry or is it orange? I don't remember.
I do have cherry, but I put they tell you to put triple sec, but I use Cointreau instead, and it just turns out really good. Or
Yeah.
maybe I'll go off the board and get a cocktail that I wouldn't normally get.
Go for it. Okay, our listeners don't want to hear about our dinner in Vegas unless they're going to come and join us, and we'll buy you a drink if you want to come and hang out with us. I don't think we should promise to buy dinner for anybody that drops by. I mean, that could get expensive.
Who's showing up? Who
We'll
is
buy
showing
drinks.
up? Who is showing up?
We
You
don't
got to put in orders for your Friday evening bring home sandwich from Alantica, which is brand new in Las Vegas.
Now,
We'll
is
stop.
that the place that JJ waited 4 hours of the stand-up?
Yeah, and if there is a 4-hour wait in Las Vegas, it's not even on the strip. It's kind of off the beaten path. I'm hoping that it's not a place that gets I'm hoping that they do very well, but I don't think it's going to be a place that's going to have an hour-long wait for a sandwich.
No, fuck no. I love that. I'll go. I want to try one of these sandwiches. I just don't want to wait 4 fucking hours for it.
All right. Well, if you look up at some point the Alantica menu, you can tell us what you want anytime on Friday, because we will be stopping there on the way in.
Alantica.
ALL
Yeah.
apostrophe Antica, ANTICA, I think, or something like that.
Alantica. Whatever. We'll figure it out. Oh, but you're stopping on the way in?
We're going to stop on the way in. We'll call you. We'll call for
All right.
anybody that is available that wants to place an order for Alantica. And if you don't know what Alantica is, and you do have one near you, you want to get there whenever you can, because they're just amazing sandwiches. Yes,
Mhm.
they are worth a little bit of extra time in line, not worth a 4-hour wait because you spend your whole day, but it was pretty fucking good. Pretty
Mhm.
good. Okay, let's get to voicemail number 1. We got a jam-packed full schedule today.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, Doug. Hi, Strickland. I feel like
Emily.
it has been so long since I called and left a voice message.
It has.
And not only do I feel this way, I looked back and I'm pretty sure the last time, I'm not even kidding, I think the last time I called was December 1st, 2023,
Wow.
which is, that's just a long, long time. Anyway, I loved your last episode. I think it was one of my favorites of yours yet.
Wow.
I thought you just covered such a nice, wide array of topics.
This is Emily, by the way.
I have so many thoughts on the New Hampshire primaries. That was an interesting day over here for sure. And I will say one thing. I don't actually think that New Hampshire, I think, in fact, it was a fluke year where many, many people registered as, more people registered as independent voters. Because they were trying to, there were some people not even on our Democratic ballot.
I get it.
But I also think that people were trying to go to the other side so that they could make some different choices. I'll just say that. Okay? So anyway, it was just a bit of an interesting year. And we'll see how it goes from here. I'm not getting my hopes up here. Okay. Let's see. I wrote some notes. So number 1, I love the idea of Airbnb-ing an Airstream or an RV. And it's so interesting because I would love to be an Airbnb person, like host. And I kind of like this as an option. So I'm going to be looking into that. Just wanted to give you a super duper thank you for the shadow on my Content with Character podcast episode about procrastination. And also, thanks for not giving any spoilers. Doug, I would just invite you to see. See, I'm not a procrastinator either. I come from a long line of procrastinators, and therefore I cannot procrastinate. But I do, of course, do it in some ways. Like, currently I'm procrastinating by leaving you a voicemail instead of doing my actual work. And so I think that it does show up in some ways for all of us. I could be totally wrong. You maybe just don't do it at all. But anyway, thank you. You guys are too kind. I hope you either had a blast in Vegas or are currently having a blast in Vegas. And I can't wait to hear what this week's episode holds for us.
Yeah, that was Emily, by the way, who did not introduce herself, but she was procrastinating introducing herself.
I wonder if that was one of the special episodes. I mean, special voicemails.
Now, why did Ashley say they were special? What was special?
I don't know. We'll have to ask her when we have a chance to meet with her and her hubby in Las Vegas.
And you're bringing your recorder so we can record next week's episode in Vegas, right?
Glad you said that. I was not planning on it. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. We got to record an episode.
Let me pull it out of the closet right now. Why don't you go ahead and play the next voicemail while we're at it?
Okay.
Hey, Doug, it's Rick Jared here. So you guys are talking my language, talking about backhoes and earth movers and I couldn't agree more, man. Just get in those and just dig some stuff up. I always tell my wife I want to get a bobcat just so I can dig some holes and fill them back up.
Right.
So I'm with you. My neighbor runs an excavation company, and I've got the pleasure of using some of the smaller toys
That's cool.
and digging out a little bit of my driveway and stuff like that. So super cool neighbor. But yeah, so I really enjoyed that part of the show. Just saying, I love you guys and appreciate the show anyways, but that was great. All right, fellas, appreciate you and have a wonderful day.
Yeah, that's a good friend to have. Like you can go, hey, can I just borrow like a backhoe and just
Your
dig
bobcat.
some shit up? My bobcat and dig some shit up. That'd be cool.
That's like anybody that you know that has a moving truck. You want to be able to be friends with that person.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, special shout out to our friends at Good Pods. Good Pods, they have represented a number of listeners that have actually stepped forward and raised their hand that say, I am a listener to the Nice Guys. For example, Eric listens to the Nice Guys on Business through Good Pods. Thank you, Eric, for listening.
What?
Also, Lou Diamond has listened to the Nice Guys on Business through Good Pods,
Nice.
as well as, hold on, some others. Candace Rodarte. Candace, thank you for listening. You did listen to your episode on the Nice Guys. I don't know if that actually counts. Also, Lou Diamond again listened to another episode. And Eric again. So Eric, we really appreciate you listening to the Nice Guys on Business podcast through Good Pods. And
now you see that because they commented on the episodes, or you can just tell, you can see everybody that listens through Good Pods.
I think it's only the people that have listened through Good Pods. So we are ranked on Good Pods, like they rank our episodes, like the top 10 episodes have all been listened to by Good Pods listeners, and each one of those has had a chance to be not ranked, but if you have a listener, it gets ranked as one of the, how many Good Pods listeners. Each one has only one Good Pods listener.
Great.
I'm not sure how popular a platform it is, but Lou Diamond and Eric and Candace, thank you for listening through Good Pods. I don't even know what Good Pods is. I've never seen Good Pods. Have you?
No, me neither. No. So we're ready for the next voicemail?
Oh, okay. Hold on. I see the leaderboard. We were number 19 on the top marketing at one point. Maybe not now. We were number 24 as entrepreneurship, number 28 marketing, number 37 entrepreneurship again, and number 70 as top business podcast. Top 50 podcast of the week. Well, how are you number 70 on the top 50 podcasts? I don't know. I think your algorithm is a little messed up, Good Pods, but thank you. All right, let's get to the next voicemail.
Okay, here we go.
Hi, it's Emily again. I forgot about the other thing that I meant to comment on in your episode, which was Michael Barbaro and his and I find them so funny. And I think I've accidentally started doing it in some of my podcast interviews too. So I need to watch it. So thank you for the reminder to watch that.
I heard Michael Barbaro. I have no idea what else she just said.
She was talking about when Michael Barbaro goes,
Oh. So in other words, when she was saying watch for that, she wasn't literally meaning like go watch a video. It's more of keep an ear out for
right.
that.
The other thing I noticed about Michael Barbaro and also Sabrina Tabernisi.
I'm sorry, I'm pretending I'm Michael Barbaro now. Please continue, Doug.
The other thing I noticed was when they introduce their guests, sometimes they introduce them, sometimes they don't. They just kind of set it up and then they're into the conversation. And sometimes it's like a little prep, like you even hear them climbing up the stairs or sitting down in the studio. But every once in a while, you'll get another New York Times reporter on that hasn't really been tuned into the show, so really isn't sure how the opening goes. Is this going to be something that's going to be aired? Is this going to be something that's going to be edited out? And so there's a few of them, especially this past week. There was a couple of really uncomfortable moments at the very beginning. Listen to the first. There was only, let's see, 3 episodes this week so far. 4 episodes. Wait, what's today? Today's Wednesday as of the recording. There's only been 3. One of these 3, I can't remember which one, had a really uncomfortable beginning to the episode. It was like you felt like, oh, that reporter had no idea that this was going to be aired.
What was that episode about? Because it's funny, I was listening on my way back here. I was listening to the Daily, so I listened to 2 episodes, but I don't think it was the most recent ones.
I can't recall. Let me look up what the Daily episodes were.
Because the episode that I heard, one of the ones I heard on the way home, it's so funny because the episode starts and it's like, oh, hey, you're there? Yeah, I'm here. Okay, well, we can start whenever you're ready.
That might have been the one.
And I'm thinking to myself,
yeah, that might have
are
been
they
it.
leaving that in on purpose to try to give us a sense that it's like really casual, or did the 25 people on their fucking team just miss it?
That's what I was thinking as I was listening to it. I'm like, how many people do they have checking and rechecking and triple checking this? And that's how it actually went out. It sounded, sorry, Michael, I'm trying to be generous. I'm just trying to understand. I just want to, you either should have a really clean beginning or you should have a real sloppy beginning, but don't give me sometimes a really clean beginning and then the next time give me a real sloppy beginning, because I don't know which one you meant. Now, Strickland and I do say to our clients, I'm going to be gracious here to you, or generous for the Daily. It's like, podcasting is kind of like the wild, wild west. You do whatever you want, but I'm going to call bullshit on me for just a moment. I don't like doing whatever you want. Be consistent, whatever you do. That's, I guess, what I'm trying to say.
I agree. I think with the level of podcast that the Daily is, I feel like when they leave that kind of thing in, they've made a conscious decision to do that. And I like, if you do it every episode, or even more often than not, let's say even more than 50% of the time, I'm okay with it. But it's just a weird editorial choice to make every once in a while, right?
Can I tell you the other editorial choice that they definitely make on purpose that I don't like is when they're done with, they do it in 2 segments. They go segment 1, then they take a break, and then they do segment 2. Okay.
And then they do here's what else is going on.
Here's what else is going on today. When they get to the end of segment 1, way too much segue music, way too much. I'm like,
so here's what's interesting.
Hold on. Let me give it to you. Before you say here's what's interesting, I'm going to give you actually what happens. Okay. So I'm getting to the end of segment 1. I'm about to bring you into segment 2. Okay. We'll be right back.
You think he does that before? In other words, you're not saying that the music in between is too long. You're saying when he says we'll be right back, it takes too long.
It takes too long for him to get to the words we'll be right back.
It does. Yeah, I agree with that. And that is obviously an editorial choice, I think. And I kind of agree with you. They really shouldn't make it that long. I agree.
I think that they wait for the music. I was thinking, like, you do a really good job when you edit opens, closes, all that stuff to what do you call it? Right at the turn, or right?
Yeah, there's a beat. You got to hit the beat, and you got to feel the beat with the music and the feel and the vibe. And that's why I still like, one of the few things I still edit is the intros and outros, because I really like it. Like the New York episode, we just did a clip episode,
right.
and the clips were about 7 or 8 minutes long, and I had to link together a couple of different songs as background music. But I had a great ending. And then they're like, oh, can you change the music out? And I'm like, okay. Fortunately, their music offered a similarly interesting ending. And but I totally, it's not like I just threw it on and like, I I did a whole bunch of editing to make sure that it flowed to the end and it hit the beat on the end just right. And I think it came out pretty great. I was happy.
You know, there was a part of there when they talk about, they have a guy that does a commercial, right? One of the breaks right before they come on, they usually do a commercial about the New York Times or about the show itself or what's upcoming. And in this particular one, they had a guy that came on with an English accent. And the guy that's got the English accent talks about his position as one of the editors of the show. And I'm in England, he says, so that they don't have to worry about me doing it in the overnight because I'm awake because we're hours later here in England. And I keep thinking, I think the New York Times has enough money to pay somebody to actually stay up overnight. And that's what their job is to do. And it should be okay for them to do that.
That'd be nice. That'd be nice. So here's one other benefit of owning a Tesla. When I listen to the Daily on my phone, on Spotify, I hear the ads. On my Tesla, listening on Spotify, I don't hear the ads.
Why is that?
It is, I believe it's dynamic ads. And I think it must just have something to do with the way the interface is in the car, that I just hear the music come up and then the music goes back down and I'm back again.
Hold on a second. Are you saying that your car recognizes the commercial and it actually edits out the commercial and just goes right from one to the other, right from one segment to the other, no commercials?
Okay. Yes, it goes right from one to the other with no commercials, but I don't think it's cutting out the commercial. I'm guessing that the way the Daily probably has a deal with Spotify where, you know, Spotify will plop in basically. Yeah. We say, okay, at the 15 minute 20 mark, that's where to put an ad. And so Spotify automatically at 15:18 fades it out, puts the ad in, and then fades it back up at 15:19. It doesn't do that in my car. It just keeps going.
I have a premium account with Spotify. Why doesn't it do that on my iPhone?
I have a premium on my phone and it doesn't. I still hear the ad on my phone, but I don't in my Tesla. I don't know why.
I don't know why either. I wonder, but it's logging into the same account because you're using your phone Bluetooth, right?
You're correct.
That Elon Musk, who the hell is he blowing?
I know, right?
Over at the Daily. Maybe it's Michael Barbaro. You never know. I mean, who knows? If Michael Barbaro and Elon Musk had a love child, who would it look like?
I have no idea what Michael Barbaro looks like, and I don't think I want to know. So.
Oh God, he's a very typical journalist look. So he's got his sharp beard and his round glasses. You've never seen him, really?
Well, now I got to look him up. But here we got two more voicemails. Let's get to the next voicemail while I'm looking him up.
Okay.
So much amazing content in that last episode, you guys. Oh my God. Oh, by the way, this is Erica, and I'm outside taking a stroll, so if there's noise in the background, I apologize.
No worries.
Anyway, I probably could leave you 10 voicemails. I promise I won't. Maybe just 2. And let's see, the first thing I'll talk about is heavy equipment. Are you kidding me? That should be my middle name. I love heavy equipment.
Yeah.
In fact, I don't know that you guys knew this, but my husband and I were 2 of the first people in the United States to design and implement and build an on-site adventure-based ropes course for one of the largest, if not the largest, public utilities in the state of California. Yeah. We had our own on-site ropes course for executive team building, and it was so cool. We didn't go so far as to pull in heavy equipment, but we all did get to wear hard hats, which is another one of my favorite things.
That's cool.
And harnesses and ropes and all that. So that was a hell of a lot of fun. Heavy equipment, as I said, is my middle name and probably high on my bucket list someday, and I don't know why I haven't, is to take a ride up and down in one of those, I think they're called cherry picker.
Cherry pickers.
Machines or cherry picker buckets that go up and down that the utility guys have.
Dig it.
Anyway,
cool.
That's just a fun thing, and I love that piece of the episode. So I'll call you back with more.
Check out
loving the episode, and there's so much in here. Okay, talk to you soon. Love you guys.
Check out the large equipment on Erica.
Nice.
So you see what Michael Barbaro looks like, and did you look up, or have you ever looked up Sabrina Tavernisi?
Yeah, we talked about Sabrina Tavernisi a couple of months ago. and
Okay,
she looks
I got
like
it.
the balloon chick. Who is it?
Yeah, Katie Balloons.
Katie Balloons, right? Yeah,
Exactly. That's funny you say that. But Michael Barbaro, he looks like a journalist. He definitely
does.
looks
He
like a
totally-
journalist.
Totally looks like a journalist.
I'm not sure he has earned the right to live with Lisa Tobin, but definitely.
Oh, are they like who's Lisa Tobin?
I think they live together. I think they have a daughter together also.
Okay, Michael Barbaro wife. Now I gotta look. She's like way out of his league. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, hold on a second. When?
Oh,
did this
Lisa Tobin.
Daily-
Yeah, she's super cute.
Okay.
Oh,
the
she was an
Daily host,
executive
Michael Barbaro, splits
producer
from-
on after her divorce. Barbara began a relation. Barbara began. who's
Hold
Barbara?
on a second. I maybe I'm reading this headline wrong, but tell me if I'm reading this wrong. The Daily host, Michael Barbaro, splits from husband, dating female producer. Okay. What does that say to you?
That he swings from both sides of the plate, perhaps.
That's what I'm seeing also.
With his husband, and is now dating the show's executive producer, Lisa Tobin, Page Six has learned. Interesting. And that's 2018. She's very attractive. She looks very young.
Okay, political correspondent turned podcast star Barbaro married fellow Yale grad Timothy Levin in 2014, and reportedly, isn't that funny? That yeah, okay, got it. He likes everybody. Everybody likes him. Well, he is the universal guy.
Everybody likes him.
He likes everybody, and everybody likes him. So it makes
Universal
sense.
donor.
I mean, I like him. If I was gay, I'd probably be there.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good looking guy.
I'm not crazy about his glasses, though.
Oh, no, I got to go back again.
They're a little too Gene Wilder in Charlie and
Oh,
the
yeah.
Chocolate Bar.
Like he's trying a little too hard. Yeah.
Johnny
yeah.
Depp. That's what I mean. Who played? Didn't Johnny Depp play?
Yeah. Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a little too Johnny Depp in his glasses.
Yeah.
Sorry, Michael. I'm trying to be generous.
Yeah, I'm with you.
I'm trying to be generous. I do love your show. You do really do a great job. You are the reason I listen to the Daily. Then you offered Sabrina some of the position at the Daily. Also, either you did or management did. You know what? I've gotten to like her. I really have. But I still look forward to your episodes more than anybody. I silently give myself a yay when I hear it's Michael.
I like Sabrina Tavernisi too. I
do
I'm
too.
all about the content. Like I'll wait a week before going through the Daily, and I'll be like, don't care. Okay, I'll listen to that one. Oh, I listened to that one too. And then just skip the rest. That's what I do all the time.
Do you ever listen to the Sunday Read?
Sometimes they are considerably longer, which
Right.
and every once in a while. Oh, you know what? I listened to one on producing Monday Night Football. Did you listen to that?
Yes, like 132 cameras and all. Yeah, yes, that
It's
was pretty
insane.
fantastic. It's crazy.
But and you know me, I'm a total tech geek, especially when it comes to stuff like that, like all the vibe and the cameras and even that one, I listened to about 30 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I've heard enough. I mean, it was a lot of information.
Yeah, that one was a lot of information. I'm not sure that I couldn't. I tried. I really did, because usually Sunday morning is a pretty lazy day here. Not that every other day in my life isn't a pretty lazy day, but the whale who went AWOL. I tried.
Oh no,
really.
yeah, like I saw the title of that. I'm like, that's a negative.
And then I listened to what the hell was the other one? The other Sunday Read. I can't remember what anyway. Yeah, I tend to listen as they come out. And I tend to listen to the ones that, even though I don't think I'm going to be interested, I oftentimes do find some interest in the subject matter. All right, get to the next one. Next voicemail.
Last voicemail.
Number 5.
Hi guys, Erica here. Voicemail number 2.
Nice.
There was so much in the rest of the episode. I could, as I said, leave a bunch of voicemails, but this will only be 2, I promise. And here's the second one to cover 3 different things. The first being politics. And all I'm going to say is, Strickland, you and I are 100% on the same page.
Yeah.
And you and I should just do an episode one time where we can rant all we want, because we would have a hell of a good time. And that's all I'll say about that. On the second note, where you covered my suggestion was about Sundance Film Festival. Yes, for sure. Be sure you go, Strickland. But better than that, how about this? How about you guys for next year take the team to Sundance Film Festival, because it's usually around the middle of January, 15th, 20th, around in there. I know you're off to Vegas this week. I know you'll have a great time. Sorry I can't join you. Have fun, eat well, you'll love it. But next year, go to Sundance Film Festival. Then my third thing is, you guys are talking about shows and movies and all that. Here's an old one for you that you'll love, I promise. It's called Off the Map. And Sam Elliott is in it, along with Joan Allen, and actually had a chance to meet them when they premiered that movie at Sundance, God knows how many years ago, in the viewing room at the Sundance Resort. And meeting Sam Elliott was just a hoot, I have to say. Anyway, really fun movie, very old and a little bit quirky and just a lot of fun. So that's it. Love you guys. Love the show. And that's it. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.
I love the idea of like going to Sundance and taking the crew, but my understanding is it's gotten so ridiculously popular that it is incredibly expensive now.
So instead, we're just going to take everybody to the Cannes Film Festival. Instead, we just think that will be good.
In France, I thought you were just going to say we'll take them down to the multiplex and buy one ticket and watch a movie and sneak into the next theater.
I used to do that. That was great. That was great.
Sam Elliott, you know who she's talking about? Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott, the actor?
Oh, dude, he is a badass.
Let me take a look at him. I just want to make sure I know who Sam Elliott is.
He's like the
yeah, of course, yeah.
He's a badass.
Yeah, he was in A Star Is Born too.
He was in Star Is Born. He was the brother in A Star Is Born. He was so good in that, and Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze. Oh
yeah, he's great. I mean, he's got like a living legend mustache. He's got the mustache.
Yeah, and he's always had it. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants that stash.
I think he was born with it.
You imagine him as a little child coming out. You have a Sam Elliott mustache. Congratulations, mom and dad. I would go to see movies, but right now I'm so deeply entrenched in the Gilded Age. I can't.
Oh God, no! I still have not watched the Gilded Age yet.
It's almost to the point where it's comical. The things that they create, which are big drama moments, big problems, I just like, you have to think about it. And you're like, oh my God, you're kidding me. They are literally having their cliffhanger be over which opera house you're going to join.
Oh my God. No
God.
interest. But when you finish this one, you totally should watch The Great.
Okay, hold on a second. That is that's the other period piece, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Is it about
that? I actually really, really enjoyed.
Okay. Is it just give me a
It's about Catherine the Great.
Okay, but is it a drama? It
is definitely period piece, and it is like, it's a drama, but very tongue in cheek. It's got a lot of kind of comedy built in, but not like broad comedy, but it's like they mix the retro. It's so hard to describe. It's really hard to describe.
Okay, I got it. It's a satirical comedy drama.
Thank you. Yeah, it is a satirical. I'm
sensing that's where you're heading.
Satirical period piece. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I might. The challenge is that I've seen others before that are a little tongue in cheek that way, and it's almost like it's too tongue in cheek. It's like I want to get a little bit more like with the Gilded Age. It does loosely follow the historical happenings, like the builder of the Brooklyn Bridge, the chief engineer, who was a guy that was hired to do the job, actually, I think fell ill and his wife took over the job. So you're every time they make a reference, I think I told you this last week or the week before, every time they make a reference, I'm always fact checking on Google as they make the reference. So it is really fun. It's like, okay, we have the hand of the we have a promotional marketing piece for the upcoming assembly of the Statue of Liberty. And right now, we are just sending to the United States the hand and torch. So they literally have it. So I looked and like, fuck, they really did that. They brought the hand and torch over here. Then we sent it back to France where it was put onto the Statue of Liberty and then shipped back here. I'm like, really? They did that? That sounds kind of, that's like a lot of work to do. But, and then I was looking up, there's one character that has fallen ill. He has cancer. And they were talking about, then I looked up surgery in the 1860s, which is about the time period that this show takes place. And it was like, oh, it was horrible. They said it was horrible. It was unsanitary and people often died from infection as a result of the surgery. So many times they just didn't do surgery. And look how far that we have come in 160 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
This one does follow the actual happenings in the actual life of Catherine the Great, but also apparently somewhat loosely.
Okay.
Yes.
Well,
They take a lot of most of the hardcore facts are true, but they take a lot of
All right, let's get to our Super Bowl fun facts. Can we do that for a second?
Please, I'm on the edge of my seat.
I want to start with the Super Bowl. I want to start with the big game ticket prices.
Okay.
I don't have any idea what the face value is of a ticket. I think it is probably the face value that it sells for when they have season tickets. Usually at least that's what they used to do. They used to sell them for the same.
I don't
But
think they do that
if
anymore.
you want to get I don't think they do that anymore. If you want to get a ticket to the Super Bowl this year, the get-in price is just the price to walk through the gate, but not necessarily to have any kind of good seat. $8,188.
Get the fuck out of here.
$8,188.
Okay, I find that hard to believe. I'm not that I doubt you, but I want a second opinion.
Okay, so good.
Where did you get that figure?
I looked at it at a number of different places. So
but like the cheap seats, like just the fucking ticket.
it's just the get-in price. Just type into
That's
Google get-in price
insane.
Super Bowl 2000.
I'm going to look up, I just did Super Bowl tickets right now on StubHub, right?
Okay.
I'm curious, what the range will be.
Okay, go ahead. I'm ready. You tell me what your range is.
Would you like a guide to help you pick tickets? No.
No, I just want to know how much I can
two
overpay.
are fine. Yeah. Well, they actually have some nosebleeds, but they're $6,400 each. That's insane. I mean, even though it's aftermarket prices, and they say they have some as, oh my God.
Go ahead. I'm ready. Tell me. Tell everybody.
Okay. The lowest price, I guess, it may be single seats, right? Like really shitty single seats, $5,500. Do you know what the fucking high end is?
I'm going to say 15 grand.
Way more.
Share your screen. I want to be able to see this as you are seeing it too.
Oh my fucking God. That's insane. Hold on. Where's my
Okay. You're on StubHub right now looking
I'm
for
on
tickets for the
StubHub.
Super Bowl. Why would anybody, I'm only seeing a
that.
tab. I'm seeing the Alantica tab. So you're not on the right screen.
God damn it. Too many screens. Okay. I want that. Isn't it this screen? Oh, okay. What's the wrong one? Look at that.
There you go. What the fuck? Like who would pay
Right,
$95,000
fucking dollars?
Can you
How
show
is that
me
even
where
possible? Of course,
where
this
is the-
slider
show me
only
where-
goes up to 14, but that's
show
not,
me where the $95,000
what's
seat
the thing?
is?
I
That's what
can't tell
I want
because
to know where that
the
is.
slider only goes up to 14,000. So maybe here, sort by best price. I want sort by worst price. 31,000. Well, no, because here we go.
Wow.
31,000 for front row.
But keep going. You're there. 55 grand is another one.
22, 16,000.
Somebody bought a
43,000.
$6,700 ticket literally moments ago, and I just keep thinking, who wants to pay that kind of money to? What game is that important, or what person is money not that important to? Well, I guess I could answer that question. Billionaires, the time that it takes to play the Super Bowl, they probably have earned back their Super Bowl money spent in interest earned on their money.
I guess, but on the 50, shop all packages. Here we go. Playmakers Club, all inclusive pregame party. premium bar, right? Like they throw in $5,000 extra and say, yeah, but we're going to give you drinks, right?
Yeah, but
Like,
it's kind of like bottle service at a club in Vegas. It's like I just spent $400 for a bottle of vodka that I could have bought for $40 in the liquor store.
this is insane.
It is
But we don't
crazy.
have any
Okay,
prices
I
on
just
this.
started there. I just wanted to start there just because.
Yeah, no, but the thing is, have you been to a football game, like seen one live before?
Yes.
It is a completely different experience from watching it on TV, and it is not a superior experience. It is a very inferior experience. It's like you are watching 15 seconds of action from a mile away, and then you twiddle your thumbs for a minute and a half. And then it's kind of fucking boring.
Yeah,
Why would you pay
it is
that
a little
much?
bit that way. They do have some. Hey, wait a minute. Is the Super Bowl in Las Vegas this year?
It is in Las Vegas this year. It's
I
next
mean, it
weekend.
literally is going to be 6 days after we leave there. Is that correct?
That is correct. Yeah.
But
Oh
we
my
won't
God! Average prices ranging from $10,000 to $12,000.
and people are going to. You know who pays that price? Robert Sherman will pay that
Oh,
price
yeah,
to go to
right?
the game. It's like, come on, Robert, please don't pay that price. Please.
Dude, I remember, I don't want to dig on Robert, but I'm going to anyway.
No, I love Robert.
I remember one time I was in his house and there was like a WWE fight or some shit, right? Like coming to town, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
And I think his son Jake at the time was 13, maybe 14, 15 years old, right?
Right.
And he and Jake were going $1,000 each. This was the face value. This wasn't scalped tickets. This is some fucking fake wrestling, and he paid $1,000 to take his teenager to go.
It's a little bit anticlimactic, or maybe it's not as impressive after we've just been spending time talking about a $50,000. I'm like, I just thought for a second, $1,000. That's not so bad.
Anyway, but you have more Super Bowl facts.
I do. I have a couple of other Super Bowl facts.
Let me edge my seat.
Fact number 1, 1970 was the first singer at the Super Bowl. And do you know who it was?
Really? I did not know that. No. Who is it?
It was Carol Channing.
Get the fuck out.
Carol Channing was the first Super Bowl singer. Okay.
That's they've improved on that a little bit in years.
This year, Reba McEntire is singing the national anthem. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
I don't know if she gets paid. Does Reba McEntire get paid to sing the national anthem?
Doubt it very seriously.
Does Usher get paid to do the halftime show? And he is, by the way, doing the halftime show.
I doubt it. I'm guessing whatever the production costs are, including choreography and dancers and stuff, they probably cover it. But I mean, he's going to make so much money from people buying his records or listening to his songs or whatever afterwards.
In this year, Apple has replaced Pepsi as the halftime sponsor.
Okay.
That's not important to you?
Not really. Not one bit. No.
They probably have sold a lot of trackpads, so they've earned their.
So they can afford it. Yeah.
I bet that's cost them a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Commercials. The commercials here, top 10 commercials that it's interesting how times have changed. Okay. Number 1, Uber Eats.
Now, when you say number 1 commercial, in other words, most popular?
I don't know how they rank these. I guess I could have paid a little bit more attention to the rankings, but these were how they mentioned them in this particular order. So Uber Eats, Pringles, Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, Hellmann's mayonnaise.
Maybe this is ranked by how much money they've spent or how many they're going to have.
Maybe. M&M's,
how many ads they've purchased.
DoorDash, and State Farm. So think about this. 10 years ago, Uber Eats and DoorDash didn't even exist.
True.
Pringles did, Bud Light did, Doritos, Mick Ultra, Hellmann's did, of course, and State Farm has been around like a good neighbor for a long time.
And we wonder why our rates are so high for car insurance when they're spending $6 million on a 30-second ad for the Super Bowl.
You are fucking so right about that. They claim it's because my son got in a car accident, which he didn't, by the way. But they claim, we had a lot of accidents and a lot of claims this year. You know what? Hey, how about fucking not sponsoring the Super Bowl?
Right. That's
how many claims would we not have to pay Or could we pay more without raising the rates? If you took the 100 million you put into the Super Bowl and you didn't put it into, and you did put it into helping your claimants file their claims, adjust their claims, and stop fucking arguing with them because they're asking for another $75 for their hot water heater that went up.
What
Be looking up.
percentage of gross revenue do insurance companies
Spend on marketing.
companies spend on marketing?
Oh, but you got to know that Flo from Progressive, she's fucking funny though.
6 to 12% of gross revenue.
And what percentage of revenue is paid out in claims? Ask Google that.
So interesting.
That is an interesting. I'm assuming it's probably going to be okay. I'm going to guess. In claims, an insurance company pays out 25% of their revenue. That's going to be my guess. Strickland, just so everybody.
I'm sorry,
knows.
I'm going down a rabbit hole of looking at others.
Strickland.
No.
Okay,
so
percentage.
Percentage of
revenue
what percentage of gross revenue do insurance companies pay in claims? That's
right. Correct.
Pay in
Just bear with us for a second, nice guy community. Strickland is reading profit and loss and balance sheets right now. He's going through. I'm very curious.
Many insurance firms operate on low margins, such as 2 to 3%. Okay,
that's fine when you're bringing in $1 billion a year. That's fine.
No, that's healthcare. How does an insurance annual profit margin for not independent insurance? I want like the big boys. I don't care what some schmuck who puts a shingle out and says he's going to sell State Farm. You know what? Insurance. I'm going to make this auto insurance because we're getting a lot of healthcare.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Auto insurers pay 67.4 cents of every premium dollar for claims.
Huh. Okay. That's higher than I would think it would be.
Yeah.
It's not enough though. It's not enough.
Yeah. Anyway, what other Super Bowl facts do you have to get to?
That's it. I don't want to talk about any more fun facts. I think
there are so many prop bets you can make on the Super Bowl. In fact, you can make prop bets this weekend while we're there if you want.
Tell everybody in our community what a prop bet is. They may not.
A prop bet is called a proposition bet, and it can be two things. One thing a prop bet is like that's a parlay. A parlay is like saying it's this team's going to win plus this is going to happen plus this is going to happen. But a prop bet is typically that something specific is going to happen or not going to happen, like a safety will be scored in the game.
Nice.
Or Tom Brady will throw for more than 300 yards or something like that, right? But for the Super Bowl, they just get completely ridiculous, out of hand, stupid, crazy shit. One year, in fact, it was the year that the Super Bowl was in New York. This was it was outside in New York after so it was 2002, because it was after the Twin Towers, right? And normally the Super Bowl is in a place where it's indoors in a stadium, so they have control over that. But they're like, hey, fucking New York, we're gonna
support New York. I get it.
Support New York. So it was outside at Giant Stadium, and in January or February, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers were playing the halftime show. They were one of the bands, I think, along with Bruno Mars, maybe, I don't remember. There was a prop bet that year. The Red Hot Chili Peppers are well known to come out on stage wearing nothing but socks sometimes, at least in their early days. There was a
when you say
prop
nothing
bet.
but socks, do you
Yes.
mean literally nothing but socks?
Literally nothing but socks.
They can't do that on national television.
No, they couldn't do that. But the prop bet was, will the Red Hot Chili Peppers perform shirtless? Like, will they come with, because it was like 12 degrees.
Yeah, I got you.
I should have put money on that, because that was the easiest fucking bet ever. They totally came out with nothing but pants on, totally shirtless, and froze their asses off.
Wow. Did they play that way too?
Yeah.
Jeez.
There are over and under prop bets on how long the national anthem will be. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Crazy shit. We'll look at it at the sports book when we get to Vegas.
Okay. All right. So you don't get to make up one. You have to pick one that's already chosen.
Oh yeah, but there are literally hundreds to choose from.
And for everyone, there is an odds to that happening.
Typically they're going to give you a specific thing, right? Like they'll say Reba McEntire is singing the national anthem, and the over under on how long it will go is 2 minutes and 36 seconds. And so you can say, I bet it will go over. And so you bet $100. You actually bet 110. You bet 110. And if it does go over, you win $200.
Wait, did you just make up the number that you get, or is that every prop bet is a 110 gets you 200?
Some prop bets are odds, like will a safety be scored in the game? Very interesting, actually. I don't remember which Super Bowl it was, but we were in Vegas one weekend for a Super Bowl, or the weekend before Super Bowl. It was during the Super Bowl, I think. And the odds against a safety being scored at some time in the game was like 11-1. So that meant if you bet $100, you would win $1,100 on that bet.
Wow.
Now, I put a $10 bet on that or something, right? And it hit. But the interesting thing was the safety happened to be the first score of the game. And another prop bet that you could have made was, will a safety, the first score of the game, this is a pretty common one, right? Will the first score of the game be a touchdown, a field goal, or a safety?
Why is
the odds against it being a safety were 40-1.
Wow. So $100 bet would get you $4,000.
Exactly.
Wow.
Right.
$10 bet would get you 400.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing.
Yeah. But I didn't bet on it being the first score of the game.
I forgot one other fun fact before I want to move on to our last subject. Fun fact that is a lifetime of the big game events is there has never been a shutout in the Super Bowl.
Ooh, wow. That's interesting. I was not aware of that.
So could you do a prop bet that says...
Oh, I guarantee you there is a prop bet. Will there be a shutout? And it's probably 50-1 or more. We'll look at a whole bunch of the crazy ones, because I usually, I'm not going to bet on the Super Bowl. I don't feel so strongly about one team or the other that I think is going to win. But to put 10 or 20 bucks on a couple of different prop bets and watch the game and go, come on, safety, come on, that's fun, right?
Oh, we got two things we need to do. So we need to all, from the turnkey team, put in $20, everybody that is there. So that would be like $200 if it's 10 of us. Mm-hmm. And we need to divide it by the number of prop bets that we want to make. And then we all can pick the prop bets that we want.
Oh, God. So instead of each of us doing a $10 or $20 prop bet, we will all collectively put the money in, and we will collectively own all of the prop bets.
Yes. Kind of like doing an office pool for the lottery.
I like it.
The two things I wanted to discuss, and we should do the first one we should do is Robinhood, and then I want to get to my last topic, which is the how the political candidacy works for Democratic and GOP. So I don't know that. So let's go over to yours first, because you have already picked your $50, and I have to see, really, I have to look at mine and see, because I tried to establish a second Robinhood account and it would not let me. So
you can't have a side thing within the same account.
I couldn't figure out how to do that. I needed to use a second email address, and then that didn't work. And then I said, I'm going to use my mom's name and we're going to do it. Then I had to, Robinhood asked for your physical copy of your social security card.
They're really serious. I had to do all the shit to sign up. Yeah.
Try to get that from my mom, and she starts asking all these questions. Yeah. She thought, no, keep in mind my mom's 90 and she's got it all together, but she's got some questions about shit that I do. So she said, are you stealing from me? I said, no, Mom.
Why? Your answer should have been, Mom, if I was, would I tell you?
So I said no. And then I just gave up and I just said, you know what? Never mind, Mom. I was doing something for my podcast, but I'll get JJ to do it. Don't steal from JJ. I'm like, I'm not going to steal from JJ. All right. Do you have can you look it up online? I mean, on the computer, I only use my phone. I only use an app to do it.
Funny.
Can you use your computer to do it? Okay. All right, cool. All right. So Strickland is in. So for those of you in our community, that are participating with us, this is the first episode you're hearing this. Now is the time to participate in the Robinhood. What do we call this? What do we want to call this?
The Robinhood round robins. I don't fucking know.
Okay. All right. Can you put that in as the beginning part of the show so everybody knows that we are going to be talking about it, but it's going to take until the end of the episode, just in case you're a nice guy community member. Right. Exactly. We want to make sure that we get to this. So
it's not the movie Robinhood, and it's not the book. It's the fucking app. Okay. It's an investment app. Yes. Okay. We will talk about it.
So we're going to get there. You're going to have to wait. Just keep hitting the 30 plus or just wait for it. It's coming. It's coming. Here we go. Okay. Here's the deal. We're now in this part of the show. We're actually here. We're talking about Robinhood. If you have not signed up for the Robinhood app, now is the time for you to do it. Sign up for the Robinhood app and put in your first $50. First $50.
We're going to do $50 each month. Yeah.
Yep. You're going to be in control of your $50 and you're going to be competing with you're going to be sharing. I don't know in case there's anything illegal about competing in the investment world. We're not telling you what stocks to buy. We're not doing that at all. We're just going to share with you what stocks today. We're going to share with you what stocks that Strickland has purchased for his $50. Okay. All right. You all now have your Robinhood account in front of you. Just tell us where you are. All right, Strickland. And then please 4242 DJ Doug, let us know how you are doing in the investment game. It looks like from what I'm seeing, Strickland started with 50 and he's already down to $1.80.
No, I purchased. This is the market price of that stock. Actually, you know where I am? My average cost was 177, and right now it is at 180.
Hold on a second.
I am in one day.
You bought one stock.
It's $50.
Strickland, you could buy Tesla and have a 0.00001%, a one part of the share.
Fractional share.
Yeah, you can buy. You don't have to buy a rounded up share. That's the beauty of Robinhood. I'm in a bunch of stocks. Like I'm in. You know how much cryptocurrency costs? Like one share of Bitcoin.
Oh yeah, Bitcoin's like $47,000 a
right. So
something.
I'm not buying Bitcoin at. Hold on, I got to tell you where I am, just so you know. So Bitcoin is $42,083. Like, okay, I'll have a share of that. I don't have a share. However, I do have 0.00380602% of a share. My value is $160.18. My average cost was $24,000. It's 7.51% of my portfolio. I am up 70% on my Bitcoin. Now, that's going way back to the very beginning of when I bought it, which was about a year ago. So anyway, that being said, Strickland has one stock right now in his.
Mm-hmm.
And
you invest how you want. I invest how I want. Okay, that's the whole point of the game here.
I'm like, Strick, there's no diversification in that, though.
In one day, I'm already up 1.69%. One day.
All right. That's so if you look at that over the course, if you annualize that return, he'll be up over 600% for the
Thank you very much.
for the
That's
year.
Right.
And that would be really good. 600 times $50. If he did nothing else other than that, he would have $30,000.
But I'm going to put another $50 in every month, and I may invest more in. And here's my stock tip for the day. And by the way, I say stock tip very tongue in cheek. This is not financial advice
not
at all.
He threw a dart at the board. And
I logged into Robinhood and I saw some things, and I'm like, Pixelworks. They just did a deal with Disney. Okay, that looks good. $50. That's what I did. So I bought Pixelworks, and it's a penny stock too. I mean, it was like $1.60. I bought it at, apparently I paid $1.77 for it yesterday, and it's up to $1.80 today.
It's really good. I like how you picked it. Very similar to how I picked my stocks. I like, for example, I like Habit Burger. You've heard me talk about it on the show. They have a Habit Burger that is opening up in Ojai. The stock is Yum, Y-U-M. I thought it was a cool name. I like the name. I bought the stock. So I don't know.
Isn't Habit Burger a chain though?
Yeah, I believe Habit is owned by Pepsi. Let me just.
I thought you couldn't have any chains in Ojai.
It is just outside of. It's funny you say. It's right next.
They're cheating.
Right next to the Starbucks.
Right
Yum.
next to the Starbucks. That's fine.
Yum Brands is a service restaurant company which engages in the development, operation, franchise, and license of systems. It operates through the following segments: KFC division, Pizza Hut division, Taco Bell, and Habit Burger Grill division. Oh, I thought it was Pepsi, but it is KFC, Pizza Hut.
No,
Taco
KFC
Bell.
is Pepsi too. Pepsi owns KFC.
Okay. It doesn't say that in this, but I believe you. It was founded in 1997. There's some other stats, but for example, I have $11. I have $11.08 in Yum.
Okay, I'm going to give you an idea of my portfolio strategy, my deep portfolio strategy.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, I actually have in like my real retirement account,
Yeah.
I own 78 shares of Tesla
Mhm.
that I bought. It's split 5 times.
I know. I
think.
remember.
Yeah, I think I bought 6 or 8 shares ages ago, and I own Google. And both of those have done very well. And I'm sticking with them, and I'm just leaving my money in there for my retirement account. But
Mhm.
because of that, it's like, okay, I've got that. I want to do something different.
Right.
The second thing is if it's $50, right? Each
Right.
week it's $50.
Right.
First of all, I don't want to buy little bits and pieces of a bunch of $5 worth of a bunch of different stocks.
Oh,
Like,
I love that.
This is like the fun investment, and I'm going
Okay.
to take chances, and I can take a chance with $50 a month.
Right.
Second thing is, I don't feel the need, unless there's something crazy going on, to invest in a huge company like Yum. Like, what are the chances of their value dramatically going up or down? I mean, they're so fucking huge.
I am applying or subscribing to the Warren Buffett school of buy blue chip stocks or buy stocks that are very popular and hold on to them forever.
Okay.
Again, it's investment philosophy. That's my philosophy. I like brands that I know that I would frequent, brands that I would buy. I buy Walmart, of course. I bought Target, of course. I bought Ford, of course. I bought Pepsi and all of the Starbucks, absolutely. All of the things that Tesla is in there too. And there's a bunch of others that I buy. And my philosophy is I'm just going to hold on to them. Yeah, I agree with you. I think there's a certain degree of risk that you want to take with a fund account like the Robinhood account. And that's where really the cryptocurrency thing comes in for me. It's like I would never in real life invest in cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
But for me to have a returning every month $5 goes into my cryptocurrency recurring investment. I'm like, okay, how challenged will you be if at the end of the year you lost all $60 that you put in cryptocurrency? On the other side of it, if I had put $5 into McDonald's every month from the 60s when it started until now, I would probably be a multi-millionaire.
Yeah, true. Good
So
point.
I'm going to just maintain that philosophy.
Well, if I had continued to put $5 a month into Tesla after I put my first $200 in, I would be fucking really
Yeah, I really feel that Robinhood gives the ability to not miss out, to never say, I wish I did that, because you can buy incremental amounts. You don't have to buy penny stocks. I appreciate the fact that your investment philosophy, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that my philosophy on it is I'm going to take risk, but I'm also going to stay into the blue chips so that I can put myself in a position to, even at 14%, I think I could win this contest at 14%.
No, what do you mean? What's at 14%?
14% return on my investment. I think I can win this contest if I take the same practices that I put into running a business. Slow and steady wins the race. If I take the same philosophy and I put it into the stock buy, is that wrong? I don't know. Warren Buffett.
Well, we're going to find out. And anybody that wants to join us, call us up, 4242 DJ Doug, and let us know. You don't have to call to get our permission to join. We just like to hear what you think you want to invest in and see how well you're doing. And like every month, we'll have a little comparisons. Yeah.
And we forgot to tell you at the end of the year, winner take all.
Oh, that's news to me. I didn't know that.
Whatever $600. Man, if we had 10 people that did that, and you not only did you winner take all, it actually should be loser take all, because that's the guy that needs it
worse.
That's the ones that needs it the most. What you can do also, Strickland, you can change. You can sell. You don't have to keep it the entire time. You realize that, right?
Yeah, sure.
I was going to talk about the nominating
Election. No, it's not that
decision thing,
interesting.
but it really isn't. And I got to go make dinner because we advanced the time.
I figured
clock.
you had an hour and a half. You could have made dinner while you had an hour.
She wasn't ready.
Oh, okay.
She wasn't ready.
Well, obviously you have to wait for your wife to have dinner.
We are one step closer, by the way, to our Airstream in the backyard. They're making the repairs now that need to be done. We're getting excited. It's pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to it. I really do hope it happens. I hope I can negotiate. They're making these repairs on good faith that we're buying. Now, if we don't buy it, somebody else will. But they're making the repairs in good faith that we're going to buy it, because they really have over communicated with us on wanting us to have this. So it's put me in a good position of leverage, I feel.
And if anybody's going to be in Vegas this weekend, reach out to us. Like I'm on Rock and Roll Doc on Twitter or the Facebook group, or let us know you're there. We're going to be downtown at the Plaza, and you need to come and we'll buy you drinks. You should definitely come by.
Come down. And even if you don't come out to dinner at Oscar's with us, let us know that you're there. Mm-hmm. And we'll figure out a way how to put you into the plans. You can come to karaoke. You could do anything.
Hang out on Fremont Street. You can come down to Cat's Meow. We're going to the Nerd Bar Saturday afternoon. You should totally come.
All right. That is the final word. We'll see you guys next week. Go Super Bowl. Go big game. Steve O'Brien, go ahead and take us out of here.
For the Nice Guys on Business, and in accordance with my court-mandated community service, I'm Steve O'Brien. Only 27 more voiceovers to go, and then maybe they'll let me leave the state and take this ankle bracelet off.